welcome to 9 p.m. English News Edition at the Headlines. A series of bilateral meetings of President Hegel on the sidelines of the work of the 15 OEC summit. On international scene, food crisis was the threat of a widespread famine in Gaza. Those were the headlines, and welcome to the national news. The President of the Republic, His Excellency Margele, expressed his compassion and solidarity to the President of the Traditional Sovereignty Council of Sudan, General Abdel Fattah al-Burhan, in morning following the date yesterday of his son Mohammed Abdel Fattah al-Burhan. It was with fear and May that I learned this, and they said news, wrote the President Gele in telegram addressed to Mr. Abdel Fattah al-Burhan. Please extend my sadness, condolence and the perfect experience of my sympathy to the family, relative and friends of the deceased, and not the same document of the head of state. The son of the President of the Traditional Sovereignty Council of Sudan, and yesterday in Turkey, where he had been hospitalized for a week following a traffic accident. Inna lillahi wa inna ilayhi raji'un. Yesterday, Saturday, the President of the Republic, His Excellency Margele, participated in proceeding of the 15th summit of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, which was held in the city Bentul, the capital of Gambia. The agenda of the summit was devoted to exploring ways to enhance the influence of the country's Islamic State on the challenges, including the security challenges facing the region. The summit also addressed other important topics, including the difficulties caused by climate change and its prescription. In addition to issues related to the food security, the increasingly widespread Islamophobia and the right of Muslim monitoring in the country's residents. In a speech to the President in this event, the President of the Republic presented the futures a new strategy of the Organization Islamic Cooperation. This strategy aims to quickly raise the level of peace and security in the region. It is a priority, including the dual operation, the first of which includes urging the world. The inter-Islamic movement is focused on confronting the ground and threat to the city of Rafah, and the second focus on it to strengthen effort toward official recognition of the state of Palestine. Then on the sideline of his participation in the work of the 15 OIC summit, the President of the Republic has a series of bilateral meetings with Mauritanian counterpart, Mr. Mohammed Al-Gazaouni. The Egyptian side was settled by the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, His Excellency Mr. Mohammed Ali Yusuf, Egyptian ambassador to Morocco, and also representative to the Gambia, Mr. Mohammed Duhur Hirsi, as well as ambassador of the Republic of Djibouti to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and permanent representative of our country to the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, His Excellency Dr. Dayan Edni Said Makrama. During this meeting, the two sides examined bilateral relations and ways to further strengthen them. Anno the President of the Republic Excellence Sir Mergele subsequently spoke with his counterpart from Senegal Bazoum Diomaye Faye noted the presence of on the Senegal side of the Minister of Foreign Affairs Yassine Fall, the diplomatic advisor Mr. Soner. On the Jewish side, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, the Jewish ambassador to Morocco, and also representative, the Jewish ambassador to, and also representative to the Gambia, Mr. Mohammed Duhur Hissi, as well as the Jewish ambassador to Saudi Arabia, Hadinia Idine Babakrama, also took part in this interview between the head of state and the Senegalese president. During this meeting, the two parties examined bilateral relations and ways to further strengthen them on several other subjects of common interest. And also still on the silence of the ACA, Hessamite, the President of the Republic, Mergele meet with the Vice President of the Cote d'Ivoire. During this meeting, the two sides examined bilateral relations and ways to further strengthen them. These talks with the Vice President of the Cote d'Ivoire focus on the strengthening bilateral relations and several other topics of common interest. The President of the Republic, for his part, recalled the personal friendship with the President of the Cote d'Ivoire, and your support, solidarity, and support are essentially. He continued for his part. The Vice President of the Cote d'Ivoire confirmed the excellence of the relation between the two countries. And not earlier this morning, 5 May 2024, bilateral meeting continued, and this time the President of the Republic, Sexton Mergele, spoke with his Gambian counterpart in this case, participating on the Djibouti side, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, His Excellency Mahmoud Ali Yusuf, and also the Ambassador to Morocco, and also the representative of the Gambia, Mr. Mohammed Duhur, and also the ambassador of the Saudi Arabia, Dian Edini Bamakrama. During this meeting, the two sides examined bilateral relations and ways to further strengthen. The President of the Republic, which said to congratulate his Gambian counterpart, the government and the people who do not scheme on the means for the success of this Islamic summit, which elevated the honor of the Gambian. The OIC summit came at the right time to address the Palestinian issues, peace and security in the world, he continued. Following the bilateral meeting with the number one hosted country of the 15 OIC summit, the Gambian, the President of the Republic, Sexton Mergele, had the final interview with his counterpart of Sierra Leone. On the Djibouti side, the Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Sir Mahmoud Ali Yusuf. During this meeting, the two sides examined bilateral relations and ways to improve them firm up further. His talks with the President of Sierra Leone focus on strengthening bilateral relation and several other subjects of common interest. Under the chairmanship of the Honorable Sharmaki Ahmed, the Commission for Social Development and Protection of the Environment proceeded this Sunday, 5 May 2024, to examine the bill number 16 and 23 and 18 relating to protect area. This working section shows the participation of the Minister for Environment and Development Durable, Mr. Mohammed Abdul Kadir Musa Helim, assisted by senior official of the ministry. At the end of the formal discussion, the Commission for Social Development and Protection of the Environment transmitted with its favorable opinion and proposed amendment the bill examined at the next public meeting. The Finance and General Economy Committee examined this Sunday, May 5, 2024, the project of laws adopting the financially an account of electricity of Djibouti ADD for the financial year 2017, 2018, and 2019, and 2020, and finally 2021. This meeting chaired by the Honorable Sharmak Musa Are took place with the participation the Minister of the Energy, Yunus Ali Gedi, and also the Director of the ADD, Jama Ali Geli. After the constructive discussion, the Commissioner issues a favorable opinion and transmitted the financial account for adoption at the public section. And now the Ministry of Communication are responsible for post and telecommunication in partnership with the International Telecommunication Union (ATU) organized a workshop today at the Cambiski Hotel Plaza, whose main objective was to discuss the development of the national plan for emergency telecommunication. Under the leadership of the Minister of Telecommunication, Mr. Radwan Abdullahi Bahdoun, the workshop brought together various high-level personalities, including Director General of Djibouti Telecom, Mohamed Assouebouh, and the ATE representative, Mr. Mustafa Ali Mahdi. The event provided important platform to discuss current and further and future and challenge in emergency telecommunication, and as well as possible solutions to strengthen infrastructure and national capacity in this crucial area.
This event is actually an excellent opportunity to have all the stakeholders from disasters, from the ICT community and the civil society. As we gather here, it's crucial to acknowledge the impact that national disasters have on individuals and economics worldwide, including Djibouti. Simultaneously, the exponential growth of ICT, its impacts, both networks and services and communication channels, represents a good opportunity to mitigate the effect of disasters and save lives. ITU assumes a pivotal role in leveraging ICTs to reduce and manage disaster risks. This involves designing national emergency communication plans, deploying multi-hazard early warning systems, as well as emergency communications equipment when a disaster strikes. In this context, it is crucial to emphasize that IT supported its member states through a multi-stakeholder approach in developing national emergency communication plan, and this is what we are doing and will be doing during these 2 days.
So in his speech, the Director General of ADD, Jama Ali Geli, indicated the importance of a strong and national plan to ensure rapid and effective response in the event of an emergency, whether in the event of natural disaster, a health crisis, or other crucial situation. In his speech, also, the Minister of Telecommunication, Radwan, then denoted that the workshop allowed participants to share best practice and successful experience in the field of emergency telecommunication, thus promoting a constructive exchange and increase collaboration between nation actors and international. And on May 5, 2024, the Chief of General Staff of the Armed Force, Lieutenant General Secretary Sheikh Ibrahim, welcomed the new commander of the Campaign Joint Task Force of the Horn of Africa, Brigadier General Brian Cashman, accompanied by his staff at the hotel of the Officer Hassan Bazoma within the General Directorate of the International Relations. This meeting allowed the two generals to create each other warmly and engage in dialogue fruitful between the Fed and American detachment in Djibouti.
ada ugubiyo calankiyo arladu kiyayirkanayeen ina tahay awoodii lagu aarsanayay ma og tahay askariyo ina tahay awoodii lagu aarsanayay ma og tahay askariyo
The Polho Tujura, the Polho community engage for some in a very little initiative which consists of them in the Wadi through the relaunch of micropname activities. This community initiative reflects as love by the political and community leaders, supported downstream by the inter-Polho community award of the hostile climate that presented itself in this region of the region and which is indelibly manifested by the aridity of the soul. Through this initiative, the Papa community aim with this mature means of proceeding with installation of microdam to stop the growth of wet, which will undoubtedly allows us to charge the water table in water. Furthermore, this competition initiative provided for the same opportunity to use the water conservative for the reforestation of sexual plants to fight against desertification in this locality. The precursors of this initiative are none other than Mr. Abdullah Kamil and Ali Dini, all native of this country, which never cease to work for community well-being. Enough international scene Gaza food crisis was in threat of a widespread famine will Palestinians in the war torn Gaza Strip are suffering severe food shortage, forcing some families to ration food and escape meals to survive. Since the start of Israel's war against against Hamas after the deadly incursion by the Islamist movement almost 7 months ago, the number of trucks transporting aid to the Gaza Strip has declined, especially in the north of the coastal region. That's it for this edition. Thanks for your attention and a wonderful evening.